Hi, this is Kelly from Crafty Kelly's at www.craftykelly.co.uk. Just bringing you another little item that's in my gift bags for my special ladies. So these are little post-it notes. Because we're going to OnStage, we're going to be seeing and viewing new products that are coming, so the new catalogue. So I thought these would be a great idea for us to earmark like anything that we particularly like, you might notice there's like a mermaid type sea theme to these packs, which there is. So the notepads, I've used the Myths and Magic mermaid paper, and then these little sticky notes I picked up, and you get 2, 4, 6 in a pack for £1 in the Works, and they've got matching gel pens, which I thought were really kind of cool and funky. So I have made up, so I'll pop those to one side, I've made up one each to go in the packs for the ladies, and I thought I'd show you just what I've done. So I've literally just unpeeled one from here and used like a piece of cardstock to scored it and wrapped it round and chucked on a couple of stamps. So let me give you the measurements. This piece of cardstock is cut to 4.7 centimetres and 7.5 centimetres. I'm going to score 2 centimetres in from each end. It's easier for me to work it out doing it that way, so let's do that now. So I'm using this line here because I've got measuring this side, so I'm doing 2, make sure that I'm nice and straight, because I always do things wonky. And then this side, it's just there. See, because there's quite a large gap there, it's actually works out better to turn it around and use this side for this kind of small piece of cardstock, if that makes sense, because I'm more stable on those 2 bits there. I hope you can see that. Sorry, my camera for some reason isn't zooming in properly, so I've just used the centimetres on this side I've measured up with, because I've got more base for the cardstock not to move around. So there we go, that's all that we do there. We just fold it and burnish it. I haven't even got my thingy, but that's fine. That works brilliantly. And then I'm just going to bring in the stamps and recreate the same stamp pattern I have done. So in the Myths and Magic, the Magic Days stamp set, they've got this little seahorse who is totally cute, some bubbles, and this kind of like starry speckly stuff. I just thought was quite nice. Let me turn these up so you can see them. I've tried to do them all the same, just because I thought I should. Let me just bring in a scrap bit of something. Oh, I can't get that. Let's get a piece from here. I've got masses of lists of things to do. My sister's getting married this month, and I'm organising things, and just seem to have lists for lists. Anyway, back to the stamping. Let me get a mat just so it stamps a bit better. A little tip with mats: if you have the stamping caddy which holds all the blocks, so the block caddy, the inserts that you pull out to put your blocks in are pretty much the same foam. They're a little bit thicker, but actually they work just as well. So I do have a couple of those for if I have people around and I'm using my mat. They are really good and useful. Right, so I'm just going to ink up. I'm inking up on my hand because whenever I do it on the table, it kind of really wobbles. So I'm using my seahorse as like kind of my guide. Sorry, my lighting's not great, so I'm getting down low to see. Oh, I've done a bit of a smudger. Well, doesn't matter. You can take your time on it more. So I've done 1, 2, 3 splodges. So 1, 2, 3. And then our bubbles. We've done 1. I love these bubbles. 2, 3. When you're doing it, please take a bit more care. I've kind of smudged and stuff. If I was giving this one away, I would totally redo it. Now these are just stuck on the back. They've got a little bit, so I'm going to just tear that a bit off. And we've got a nice clean back. Now you can use double-sided tape or you can use fast fuse. So I'm going to use fast fuse for this one. And I've got the one with the seahorse picture on, which is lovely. And when I fold this, I want to kind of make sure that I don't position it so it doesn't fold properly. So make sure you've got a little bit of a gap there for the fold. And that is it. And, you know, they will fit nicely in your handbag and a little pocket or a little pouch in your purse or, I don't know, where else ever you need little sticky notes. So they were a little bit of fun to go in my packs. And I thought I'd share those with you today. I hope you've enjoyed this little idea, but you could, if you're doing a children's party, like doing a pack of these, like a pen, a book, and some sticky notes is a really nice little gift that you can give to someone. So I think there would be like a brilliant idea for other giveaways as well. But anyway, so this has been Kelly from Crafty Kellys at www.craftykelly.co.uk. I hope you've liked my little ideas, and I'll let you know how OnStage goes next week. You'll probably hear a bit more from me over the weekend. But otherwise, thanks very much. Bye now.